So Alex, hi, Mr. Farron here. I just wanted to tell you thanks for all your good thinking and thoughts and coming and being with us. And I'm looking through your workbook, and it's great stuff. I see the pictures of volcanoes and things there from when we started looking at volcanism and how things happen. And I see you describing no gravity. You wrote it out there. That's a good thing. So thank you for doing that. And then here's your space alien. I like your space alien. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Thank you for spending attention and time to that. And so those are good things. Your homework is, and here's what you've got here, things you want to learn more about. And thank you for doing that. And so remember to report to the class on the things you want to learn more about. So I want to learn about, why do batteries die? You know, related to that is, how do batteries work? How do you store energy in a battery? Chemical, and how come you can recharge batteries? I'm going to give you a little secret, Alex. You know the batteries that they say aren't to be recharged? You can recharge them, but you're not supposed to, because they say sometimes they can explode. But I know people that don't worry about that and recharge them all the time, and it works fine. Don't you do that. But so what works? Oh, and here's where your parents have helped you write, but this was your writing, and I think that's wonderful. So keep practicing your writing, my friend, and good writing, by the way. Why does water make fire turn to smoke? How is that? And so maybe we better learn about it. You know, I was a forest firefighter for a few seasons, and so I fought forest fires. Maybe we ought to learn a bit about that, and about how you suppress fires, and what makes a fire work or not work. And maybe we'll remind ourselves what safe things to do when we're in a house fire. And you want to learn about cars and bicycles. Oh, I have some cool old cars, and I work on them. And I have several bicycles, and I ride a bike to work most of the time, except in the winter. We better learn about that. Maybe we should learn about cars. Then how do you get rainbows in the sky? I'm told how it works, but it's hard for me to believe in a sense. And so it has to do with light. So we'll need to remember to get to that. And then, why do some people not choose the right? Very good question. And so I don't know what we'll do about that one as kindergartners, but it's a very good question. And we need to think about maybe, what do we do to protect ourselves if people decide to steal from us or whatnot? Maybe we need to learn a tiny bit about law enforcement and how to keep ourselves safe. And then weather. You're interested in how weather happens and whatnot. Excellent. Remember, tell your parents, Alex. Remember, what does a cubic, foot a cubic foot that went 6 or 7 miles high of air weigh? It weighs 14 pounds. So the weight on us at sea level anyway is 14 pounds. That's why that one thing we did where the water would stay upside down without a cap in a bottle, why that works, because you've got also the vacuum that's up there, but it's also being acted on by all the pressure, the air pressure here. Because if that happened when there wasn't air pressure, that would come on out. So weather's related to all the air that moves around and turns into things, and it's also related to the sun. If you didn't have a sun to heat the air and move it, you couldn't have weather. So we want to talk about that. Not next week necessarily, but we're going to work that in, and we'll learn about weather. Because you know what? Someone wanted to know about tornadoes. That'll be fun for us. Maybe we'll pay attention to tornadoes and weather. So Alex, good job. Keep thinking big, deep questions. Now, these things that you've asked about, start to study about in that same section of your book. Ask a question, see what your parents can teach you about it, and learn a little bit. And then when we go over it, you'll have stuff to teach us, and you'll learn more from what we do, because you'll be going over stuff you already know. So it's a real joy to have you. Thanks for being in this enrichment group. We'll see you on Monday, my friend. Do your homework, which is to think about, things. I'll give a basic one to everybody about the homework, but think about our object of mystery, that little mirror and whatnot. Think about a few things. So we'll see you soon. Take care, and thanks again for not letting this be just a hat rack. There's a brain in there, inside of that brain pan. Take care.